Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tuning into Love. Welcome to another pick a card reading. I felt guided to pull from my questions deck to ask a question to Spirit for a message that wanted to come through. And how do I feel when I am creative is the card that came through. So this message is here for you to remind you of your own creative feeling, your own creative power that is infinite within you, and hopefully allow you to affirm or identify or receive some guidance on what may be blocking you from connecting with your own creative power, or maybe things aren't clear. Whatever it is, you've lost your spark. I feel like there's a creative energy that is stirring about within you, and this is a reminder to how you feel when you are creative, when you're in your creative essence. How have I changed from suppressing my spontaneity to sharing my passion? Because we are creators after all, co-creators. So tune into the 4 different groups here. We have group 1, which is represented by how do I feel when I am supportive. Group 2 is how do I feel when I am committed. Group 3 is how do I feel when I feel healthy. And group 4 is how do I feel when I trust my environment. So whichever one of those questions is calling to you, trust your intuition. There is a message in here for you to reconnect with your creativity and to feel that passion and inspiration and spontaneity come to life, because it feels good. How do I feel when I'm creative? Just pulling your cards for this message, I was feeling so good, and I kept thinking, I feel good when I'm creative. So the whole point is to feel good and to tap into those innate qualities within us that are infinite, and they're always there and no one can take them from us. It is our life force, our soul expression. We are meant to express it. We are meant to express our creativity and our love, our beauty, all of these things. That's what makes life so amazing. So why am I creative, right? Why am I creative? So let's get into the message, you guys. Thank you so much for all of your subscribes, your likes, your comments, and shares. Your comments mean the world to me, and I'm so grateful for each and every single one of them. I respond to them as much as I can, but I'm reading all of them at least and making sure you know I see them, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for choosing to be you and walking this path. It takes courage and bravery and strength, and that's why we have it. So you can find me on my website at crystallin.love, or over on Instagram, or my Patreon if you want to connect with me. And other than that, you guys, let's get into the message. Okay, I'll put timestamps in the description. We'll start with group number 1. Okay, group number 1. So how do you feel when you're creative, and what is going on here? You are aligning to your creative essence, and spirit is what's going on here, and you're identifying what is keeping you from making that connection or really tapping into it. So it's wonderful, right? How do I feel when I am supportive? It says, why am I supportive? How have I changed from being selfish to choosing to be helpful? So, wow, yeah, this is a beautiful energy to have the wisdom of, okay? I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. These are power thought cards that help us shift our thoughts. So I love and approve of myself, okay? Supporting yourself. Your quote card is from the book The Power by Rhonda Byrne. To harness the force of love in your life to bring something you want or change something you don't want, The creation process is always the same. Imagine it, feel it, and receive it. So, to harness the force of love in your life, to bring something you want or change something you don't want, the creation process is always the same. Imagine it, feel it, receive it. Yes, okay, we'll talk about that. So, let's see what you've got here, okay? We've got peace offering, white buffalo calf woman, healing grief, the number 19. It's got the owl on there. It's a beautiful card. Very spiritual energy here. The number 44, seek beauty. You've got book, knowledge, and it says the book of destiny on there. New moon, promise. Journey, the number 2. Make sure you guys, these are all on the camera here. And I apologize if there's a glare. Hopefully it's not too bad. Chop wood, number 42. Number 33, heaven sent. This is a beautiful card to receive. Well deserved. You have clarity, number 17. Perfect timing from the angels. And it says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay. And look, the fire fairy, creative action, optimism, right? This is perfect for you. This is what you need, that fire. Your tarot, you got the 5 of Cups, or change your focus. Okay, this is beautiful. Bella Rosa is the devil in this deck. 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. Wow. Okay, I feel, let me make sure all the cards are on the camera here for you guys. Okay. I feel like you are, I mean, you have learned so much. You've definitely gone through a very transformative awakening, a shift in your consciousness and your awareness, experiencing contrast. And you are, you've been healing from a lot from your past. So there was probably a good period of time where you just felt probably disconnected from your creative spirit, because you were probably giving your time and energy to things that were going on around you, right? You didn't have maybe the time to focus on your creative talents and skills because other things were going on. I want to read this book, Knowledge, to you, because I feel like this is about really acknowledging this journey that you've been on and what it's taught you. There are lessons here that you needed to learn for your growth. And there's like very deep knowledge and wisdom that you have within you. And this is like, I feel like this is about you really trusting yourself and supporting yourself by trusting yourself, by really trusting your intuition and your guidance and the experience that you've been through, and like understanding the law of attraction and how to manifest, aligning with your creativity, aligning and finding that balance with mind, body, heart, and spirit, that you can align your lifestyle, your finances, your family, your creative projects and hobbies, activities, all of it. It's like really choosing yourself and choosing to heal and choosing to learn and grow and become your best self. And it's been a journey. It hasn't been easy. And this has all been about really getting to the core of, what was going on within you and choosing to be responsible for your energy and to learn how to focus it in the direction of what you want versus what you don't want. And so being creative is a part of your innate soul persona. Like, that is who you are. You are a creator. And you know, when I see this here with the 5 of Cups, it's like there is this part of you that is very honest and integral. And the King of Swords is like, you know, can be very, the King of Swords is very decisive. He is very rational and logical, and he doesn't focus on things that are petty or insignificant, you know, that aren't important in the bigger picture. He focuses on what matters and what's truly important. And with the Devil card here, with Bella Rosa, and then the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, all of this, it's like coming into this awareness that your consciousness is expanding, that you know, you are not just your person, you know, this human ego self, that you are so much more. And this has been a process of growth and maturing and learning how to focus your energy in a way that is serving yourself and the highest good of all. You want to create, but maybe you've allowed other things to come in between that, obligations, responsibilities, that weren't truly in alignment with your unique frequency, your unique energy. Because I see you moving forward in love, moving towards what nourishes your heart, your soul, that emotional connection with yourself and with others, with life, being able to dream and create and go to places where only dreamers go. You know, there's a lot of action and movement and growth when it comes to expressing your creativity, your heart, your soul. When you open up your heart and you start moving forward and taking action in love, it's like the energy is just going to start flowing and growing, you know? And that comes from really embodying your King of Swords energy and using it towards love, using it towards what you want versus what you don't, you know? Because when we are tapped into the fear, we're directing our power in the direction we don't want, aligning to things that aren't true for us, based off, you know, programs, beliefs, the way we were brought up, whatever it was, or maybe in the past from heartbreak and, you know, grief or loss or whatever, because the 5 of Cups is all about loss and sadness and grief and regret. And, you know, it's dissatisfaction and like this sense of like emotional well-being, like our happiness, hopelessness is lost forever, that we're never going to feel the way we once did, because the thing that we are sad about truly at the core made us so happy, right? Otherwise we wouldn't have such deep regret. So it's like having that understanding through everything that you've been through, that now moving forward, your choices, you stand behind your choices, and you know that your choices are aligned with what is bringing you emotional well-being and fulfillment. And that means aligning with your creativity. As you choose yourself, your authenticity, what's right for you, your creativity naturally comes alive because it is your soul expression. And now it is free to express. And so by choosing to tune into that energy of support, okay, this is really going to help you move forward and embrace whatever it is that's coming to you. Because with Heaven Sent here, this is a spiritual gift. This is a card of, I know I'm going to read this to you. I got sidetracked, but this is a card of receiving a spiritual gift. And you'll know what it is for you when you receive it. It'll be something divine that only the universe could have delivered or known to give you. And it will show up at the right moment, the right time. And it will give you that feeling and that power and that courage to do what you need to do, to take the steps, to have that assurance. Like, it's like the universe assuring you that it's got your back. And so you're going to feel that support in the unseen which is going to allow you to support yourself in the decisions that you're making. You'll be able to stand by your decisions because your spirit, whatever is you're being sent, it's heaven sent, and you're gonna know it. And so staying in tune with that energy, with trusting your intuition, trusting what you're going through, because there's clarity. And I feel like there is, you've been on a journey kind of in between worlds. I'm going to read this to you right now. It keeps saying, read me, read me. I'm pretty sure it talks about that what you feel inside is true, like to trust yourself. It says, you are absolutely spot on. Even if others claim otherwise, you are not mistaken. Stick to what you know and understand, for it is correct. It's important that you stand strong in your convictions, even if others have not woken up to the truth of the matter. Some may come around in time, and even if they don't, move forward, knowing that you are right. Make sure you are well read in your chosen subject, as a new and rewarding chapter in your life opens up for you. Gaining fresh new information will allow you to be more discerning. Make sure you read between the lines in any given situation. Trust that which you know and follow it to the letter, for all that you have learned serves you well. Okay. It says, I stand my ground with what I know, for 'tis the truth and not for show. I've studied hard, I know what's right. This leads me to my path of light. It says, keep what you know to yourself for the moment. Your knowledge in this matter will take you far. You know more than those who oppose you on this. Share your passion for knowledge with others. Read more esoterically themed books. Okay. Wow. So definitely affirming your own intuition, and this involves you fully loving and approving of yourself, supporting your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your own creativity. Seek beauty. Beauty is the essence of creativity. It is, your soul expresses beauty, and you recognize that. When you recognize the beauty within yourself, you see it around you. So it allows you to hone in on what it is you want. It allows you to feel what is right for you when you know your own beauty within. So seek the beauty around you right now. Really tune into what you find beautiful and allow yourself to feel what that feels like. That's going to help open your creativity, connect you to that essence, that feeling that you feel when you're creative. Whatever is beautiful to you, and you don't even have to tell anyone. No, don't tell anyone. It's not about telling anyone or needing anyone to know. It's more about you truly focusing on what you find to be beautiful and allowing yourself to feel it, right? You've got to imagine yourself with your desire, and then you need to feel yourself with your desire. Feel yourself in love with your desire, and then receive it. Wait, that's that patience and knowing, allowing to receive. Okay, so wow. Okay. The fire fairy is that creative action. It's that spark. It's that renewed sense of fire. And this is going to illuminate your path even more as you are moving forward. It's going to give you that energy to pursue the things that are right for you. It's going to fire you up and give you the drive and the motivation and the discipline, all of those things that you need, because it's going to have you feeling so good. So with healing grief and peace offering here, chop wood. It's like this energy of chop wood. It's like when something has happened and there's been a separation or a dissolution or a loss or any sort of disconnect or ending in a relationship or situation where there's no closure, where there's no, things are left unsaid or undone, which is what I'm feeling in this situation here. It's been a time to go on your own and find yourself, to truly find what is meant for you. And I see this card and it's like chop wood, carry water. It's like a time of going within and processing things and getting really clear with who we are and allowing ourselves to heal from things of the past that are blocking our connections moving forward. No matter if we're in the relationship or not, it's like taking time to just be in the mundane, to be in that energy where you're doing the chores and the daily things and you're not really forcing anything, right? We're just allowing things to come to us naturally, to heal, to allow time to heal and to process. And it's the journey between worlds because it doesn't happen overnight. So I feel like there's a lot of clarity that's come to you recently, and with this divine spark of energy, of creativity that's coming, and it's propelling you to release and let go of things from the past that have been holding you back, and to also embrace the new things that are coming in, that you know exactly what is right for you and that you're spot on about it. It's just simply a matter of trusting yourself and receiving it, imagining it, and allowing it. You know, when you are attracted to something, when you love something, it is meant for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that feeling. It just wouldn't be there. You know, the Five of Cups, we wouldn't feel that deep sense of loss. We wouldn't, healing grief. Maybe I better read this card too. But healing grief, we wouldn't feel that deep sense of grief if the love wasn't that deep, and that comes, being able to heal and, transmute that energy with love is the wisdom that is gained. It's recognizing that love is forever. True love is forever. It never ends. And we learn how to value love. We don't take it for granted anymore. We make better choices that bring more happiness and true alignment into our lives. With the peace offering here, it's like it's time to heal and let go of things of the past. And this is a part of your spiritual awakening and understanding and growth. It's your opportunity to demonstrate the unconditional love, because it's when we're in pain, it's very difficult. So as we heal and we come out of the pain and we incorporate and integrate that wisdom, we can then come together in that place of peace and resolution. So it says, dealing with grief is a delicate matter. On one hand, the emotions must be felt, acknowledged, and honored. You must be fully present with your feelings. On the other hand, you must have faith that there is light beyond the darkness. Processing grief requires a delicate touch combined with strength. I have suffered a great loss. I feel shattered and lost. I am gentle with myself as I process this loss. I comfort myself with the knowledge that there is light beyond the darkness. And that is, that supportive energy of yourself. When you support yourself through the darkest times, you recognize that energy of love, and you recognize when someone else is truly supportive of you or whether they're not. And so, how have you changed from being selfish to choosing to be helpful? It's like we are naturally supportive beings. And so it's about aligning with the ones we're meant to be with, aligning with the situations, the lifestyles, the activities, the foods, whatever it is that support our well-being, mind, body, and soul. And so with this new moon promise here, there is a promise that is being fulfilled, manifested, kept for you. And it's, when you choose unconditional love, it meets you halfway. It shows up. It's, it's the promise that the seeds you've planted in love will sprout. And, there's a couple on here. It's like, whatever it is that you're desiring in your heart, love is a part of that creative energy that you're feeling. And the more you tune into it, the more things will unfold, and that's the creative energy. It's a mystery. But first, we have to do the work, heal, and embrace the journey, embrace ourselves in order to fully experience that creativity and allow it to flow through us. So there is clarity here for you. You know, it's like it's very clear. It's time for you to move forward in love. Like, this energy is creative and dreamy, and this is how you're going to be feeling, just moving forward. The energy is just flowing, and it's growing in all the ways that feel supportive to you, in ways that allow you to be the supportive person that you truly are. So imagine it, feel it, receive it. Okay, I love this reading. This message was amazing, and I truly hope it resonated with you, and just brought you the clarity and affirmation that you know to be true for yourself. You're right where you're supposed to be, and now's the time. So tap into that energy and allow it to help you, just support you, do what you need to do. Okay. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Please find me and connect with me on my Instagram or Patreon, or you can find me at crystallyn.love. It is my honor and pleasure, as always, to deliver these messages for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you very soon for the next pick a card. Sending all my infinite love as always. Peace out, you guys. Okay, group number 2. Hi, group number 2. How are you guys doing? Let's see what you guys got here. So you chose, how do I feel when I am committed? Why do I commit? How have I changed from complaining to finding solutions? So yeah, this creativity within you is awakening, and it's like, you know, how are we focusing our energy, and how do I feel when I commit to something? You know, this is about aligning with what you really want. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. Okay. I am in the process of positive change. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. I love it. So let's see what you got here. We've got the garden and the gate, number 30. This is about breaking out of your comfort zone. So you're feeling it, definitely. That's this creative energy is waking up within you. We've got fairies, earth magic. So yeah. Okay. Tea leaves, foresight. Be in service. This has to do with your, you know, your purpose, your spiritual mission. This is beautiful. Inspiration, number 11. Flow of prosperity, Lakshmi. Okay. Peace, number 23. Wow. She feels, she knows, number 22. I sense you are very intuitive, empathic person. Transformation, number 16. Okay. Life purpose. Look at that from the angels. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Wowie. Our creativity is our purpose. You know, it is our soul expression. The cow, nourishment, abundance, asking, receiving. Okay, and then for your tarot cards, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, or strengthening bonds. The Ace of Swords, beautiful. You've got the Five of Cups. The Watcher, or the Queen of Mirrors, which is the Queen of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Okay, let me make sure all these cards are on the camera here. Okay. So, what is going on with your creativity here? It's definitely beckoning you, calling you forth. I feel there's a lot of magical inspiration around you right now from nature, from Gaia. The trees are probably talking to you. The birds. Okay. Maybe, you're divining, you're really getting in touch with your divination gifts and how you communicate. And it's about recognizing that this is the frequency of unconditional love. Okay. And this is the frequency where we connect with our soul essence and expression and those feelings of true unconditional love that we, are within us. Unconditional love, source energy, that pure source energy that I'm talking about. It's all the same. It's telepathic. It unlocks our own innate technology. It helps us hone in on our instincts. It is love. It is the all. It wakes us up. It helps us become super focused and alert and sensitive and in tune with the language of unconditional love, because it is the frequency. And so I feel like you're, with this transformation here, life purpose, she feels, she knows. It's like the garden and the gate. There is this energy of like you are deeply empathic and intuitive, very psychic, very very sensitive to the energies around you, and you're here to be in service to life, to bring your essence into this life. And the way that you make the biggest impact is when you're in your joy. So this is about you tuning into your joy, tuning into your peace, what truly brings you peace of mind, heart, and spirit, what truly brings you contentment. You're going through a period of transformation where you're shifting your focus from the fear-based thoughts that create pain and sadness and being stuck or not having things having to be a certain way, to opening up to your infinite nature, that you are unlimited, that there's unlimited potential and opportunities, and your creative power, your imagination is how you bring the unseen into the seen reality. Imagination is a very big key to our creation process. It is how we manifest, through our imagination, and we're doing it whether we're conscious of it or not. But everything that is here now first comes from the unseen. So I feel like this is about you truly committing to your gifts and talents and your creativity in a way that feels really good for you. So it's not about seeking to be successful and going after what society or our families or culture or whatever has told us will make us happy. It's about understanding that first it's knowing what makes us happy and tuning into that, and then allowing that to guide us forward, allowing that to show us the path ahead. So here we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough in your consciousness and the way that you're perceiving your creativity, your life purpose, your mission, your feelings, your emotions, all of it. Because the reason that you're so sensitive, the reason that you're so intuitive is because you're here to raise the vibration. You're here to be of service, and you're also here to experience the feelings of bliss and ecstasy and creation. Like, that is the icing on the cake when we choose love, is that not only are we serving humanity and earth and Gaia and the animals and ourselves and everyone, but we're also getting to experience the bliss of that. And it's not an obligation. It's not something that we have to do. When we are it's our natural state, to be committed to something we truly care about, right? I mean, when we truly care about something, we want to find a solution to whatever it is. We wouldn't, it's like if we have a baby and it's crying, we're not going to just ignore it, right? The solution would be to pick it up and hold it and love it and nurture it. So why do we commit to something? And it should be because it brings us joy, it nourishes our well-being, our spirit, our connection to those gifts within us, you know and with the cow here, it's nourishment, abundance. There's a lot of abundance and prosperity around you right now, especially with your creative energy. Your creative energy is very abundant and prosperous. It is something that I feel is very nourishing to yourself and others, because with the cow, this is about that beautiful relationship, for example, that we might have with our cow. I love Jersey cows, but it's like maybe you have a cow in your field and you give her the most amazing, organic, nutrient dense green grass to eat on. She has a warm barn. She's happy. You're friends. She gladly shares her milk with you. And, it's this mutually beneficial relationship of asking and both parties agreeing, like, yeah, we're mutually here for each other's benefit. I will share this with you because you're sharing this with me, and it's not an obligation. It's just, it works out well. The cow makes milk on, her body does it. The grass grows on its own. Like, it's like when we're truly committed to something, there's no more complaining. There's just always solutions and inspired ideas and thoughts and coming together. And it's a mutually nourishing situation. So I feel like that's what this is. And there's a lot of abundance around you right now. There's inspiration that's come to you through maybe some lonely times. Okay, I feel like a lot of spiritual insight is coming through for you right now, especially with the ethereal energy, like in the winter, the purples, the fairies. It's a time where you're really rising above duality. You're rising above the fear, and you're choosing love, and you're choosing the higher road, and you're choosing maturity. You're choosing to focus on the good instead of the bad. With tea leaves foresight here, it's like, I feel like maybe it's like been there, done that. I don't know. It's this energy of, I am making positive changes no matter what, and I'm going to find my happiness no matter what. I'm committing to my happiness. You know, finding a solution, finding the resolution. Where there's a will, there's a way. How do I feel when I'm committed? Committed to your creative path, committed to your, magic, and not being afraid to leave the garden. The gate is not truly locked. The key's around her neck. She can leave anytime she likes. It's all about trusting your own feeling and knowing and finding your joy and allowing your process of transformation to unfold however it does. I know that you're here. Your energy is very much appreciated and needed here on earth right now. It's why we're here. And the magic is, it affirms that, what we know to be true. Yeah, I feel like you need to hear that you are someone who is very, very intuitive. You are very deeply connected to the earth. You are always meant to be abundant and prosperous because that is your energy. That is your innate energy. You are pure unconditional love and abundance. The only truth is abundance. There really is no lack or limitation or it's like this energy of prosperity, and life force. It comes from within you. And there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom here that you hold within yourself. So I feel like when you're tapped into your creative energy, you're going to get this burst of just motivation and drive and willpower to just take action, to move forward or whatever. And it's going to almost feel effortless. Like it may be something that you're not accustomed to, but because you're so deeply intuitive and reflective and it's more about feeling into things. The chariot energy, when it comes in, it's very quick, and it's not like it's not like the long and steady energy that goes on and on. It's like it comes in and it carries you along when you need it, and then it allows you to be at your it's like a car, the next destination. So it's like taking you from one end of the country to the other instead of having to hitchhike or bike, or walk, right? So I feel like you're going to receive these bursts of energy, and really staying committed to your creative path is going to allow you to do that and rise above anything that you need to be able to see the bigger picture and rise above duality, because it's like you're very intuitive, and it's shifting your focus from the fear to the love, and allowing the innate gifts within you that you've already been tapped into for a while, I feel like, to be now expressed into the world, to be, to allow your light to shine, let it out there and see what happens. I kind of want to look at this tea leaves just to make sure I feel like there's a message in here. Yeah, there's something about exploring your lineage, or exploring and just going within even your family, your history, your past lives, however you want to connect with that. But it talks about really tuning in with your own inner divination, and how you connect with the earth and with the ethereal realms, how you connect with the unseen. And you know what that is, and it's a part of your life purpose. It's a part of what you came here to do. So it's going to bring you a lot of peace. It's going to bring you a lot of clarity and nourishment, and it's going to give you the energy when you need it. It's going to benefit all those that come into contact with you, and to be able to focus your energy in that way, knowing that your creative gifts, when you're committed to your creative gifts and talents, you benefit. The environment around you, the people, the places, yourself, everything benefits. And you shine in your beautiful essence, So, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. I love that. I'm in the process of positive change, okay? I'm in the process of positive change. Only good can come to you. So, prosperity and creativity is what that feels good to commit to, right? And the Ace of Pentacles, this is, these are it's like the potential, strengthening bonds. It has to be nurtured and loved and focused on. These bonds, they become stronger over time when we are committed to them, when we give them the time and energy that they deserve. And so I feel that coming for you. Okay, so moving through anything that has to do with that is really going to help you focus and stay focused on your creativity and expressing yourself and moving forward. You've got that magical connection with the trees, and they love you. They really do. Your garden loves you too. I can feel that. But it's time to bring that wisdom that you've learned with the earth, with the plants, with nature, into service, and however way that is for you. Yeah, I love it. So I hope this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I'd be honored to connect with you. You can find me on Instagram or Patreon or my website at crystallyn.love. Um, it is my absolute pleasure and honor to deliver these messages for you guys, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you for being you, and until next time, sending you all my infinite love as always. Peace out. Okay, group number 3. Hi, group number 3. How are you guys? So let's find out what your message is around creativity. You chose, how do I feel when I feel healthy? Why am I healthy? How have I changed from believing in disease to acknowledging my healthy life force? Okay. Your quote card is, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor, from 121 to 180. Everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Okay, I feel like I just pulled this for pick a card not too long ago. So let's see what you got here. Oh, we got happy family. That's beautiful. The number 4. We've got tsunami, wake up call. We've got phrenology, certainty. Okay. We've got clear out the old, number 5. We've got divine protection, the number 12. Okay, so just know right now, whatever this is, you're definitely being divinely protected. Priorities, okay. Flexible, be flexible, adaptable, going with the flow. Come to life, the number 43. We've got divine love, the number 31. Listen, okay, from the angels. We've got the king, number 3, man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. And we have, for the tarot, we have 7 of swords, or seek the truth. We have the Empress, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of mirrors, or the 10 of cups, which is beautiful. That's how I kind of feel about this card. And the 6 of wands, okay. Let's make sure these are all on the camera here. Okay. So, my goodness. Let me just take a moment here and just feel into this one for you guys, group number 3. You're definitely going through like a purge of the mental realm. You're breaking through a very challenging block. It's like you are breaking through and expanding your consciousness and maturing your mental capacity in such a way that it's allowing you to truly get in touch with your soul, with who you really are, with your creative energy. You're experiencing something in your reality that's really shaking you up, and at the same time, it's allowing you to see clearly what's really important to you. It's like we go through experiences where we realize what we don't want, so we know exactly what we do want. And I'm feeling that in this energy. There's a very strong determination here to move forward out of something old and restrictive and lacking, just empty and dead in a sense, like just no creative energy, lifeless. And having that, that soul, that like determination to overcome and move forward and find your true emotional well-being and happiness and fulfillment, your 10 of cups, your happy family, your happy life, your divine love, your creativity, your inspiration, your fire, your passion. um, so with clearing out the old, the Seven of Swords, this card here, certainty, I'm going to read it because I'm still learning this deck and all the meanings, but they're always so profound with the messages. And I'm not, this one is certainty. I'm not certain about it. So it says, if your days are filled with aimless activity and your head is filled with pointless internal chatter and inconsistent plans, stop a while and turn down the volume. When you give into rest and silence, you are more likely to hear the information your guides are trying to give you. As you try to ascertain what you should or should not do, use your own head rather than accepting the first piece of advice you're given. Think logically, as it's time to rely on good old-fashioned common sense. Stability in your life is required, so make concrete plans. Seek expert advice and research carefully what you need to know to be certain about your next move. If you do so, the outcome will be successful without a doubt. The chatter in my mind's a din, so I'll meditate, journey in, surrender to silence, and listen well to guides who wait with truth to tell. It says, practice meditation to quiet your mind. Prayer will help you to know. Retreat, monitor your thoughts carefully. Listen to your guides. Don't dive straight into a situation. Make sure you are certain of all the facts. Certainty will prevail. Okay. So I feel like there is something happening here that is beyond your control, and it's, things are not necessarily what they seem, and your higher self, your guides are asking you to clear your mind. They're sending you messages right now, and a part of that is igniting that creative spark within you, that life force energy within you, which is going to help you pierce through the veil and help you see what is love and what is not, what is real and what is not real in terms of what is truly in alignment with you. It's like I feel here with the Five of Pentacles and the clear out the old. This is a 5 card as well. With your stability and your foundation. And this may have something to do with your actual physical foundation, and maybe things have been shaken up, and there's this encouragement for you to be flexible and adaptable and focus within instead of in the external, instead of focusing on anything outside of yourself. Go within yourself and tap into your courage and your bravery and ask yourself, why am I in this situation? What do I need to learn about this situation? What can I do in this moment to stay focused on, my security, my well-being, my emotional well-being, my financial well-being, my physical well-being, all of these things. And your creativity is this energy that really allows you to tap into that gives you that willpower, that endurance, that inspiration to overcome whatever is standing in your way and to clear out what needs to go, or to take action, right? To do the right thing. Because the king energy here, this is, justice. It's doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. So I feel like this could also be releasing, I feel like this might be a releasing of things in your physical environment that are keeping your thoughts tied up in the old energy, the old patterns. So, this is about being really honest with yourself, um, being very receptive and meditating and go within and connecting to that frequency, that energy of unconditional love, getting out into nature as much as you can, breathing in oxygen, looking at beautiful things and art and feeling, the things that touch your heart and soul coming to life, and literally painting yourself back to life, with the color here from black and white, getting back in touch with your heart, the divine love, knowing that you're divinely protected, and it's moving towards, something that's very important to you, finding out what your priorities are, making the things that are very important to you a priority, and asking yourself, what do I need to do to focus my time and energy on the things that matter to me most? The 10 of Cups, I mean, with the 6 of Wands, it's knowing that all of the conflict, whatever conflict there was in the past, it all served as a catalyst for you to fully embrace your truth and who you really are. And there's a lot of passion and inspiration um, in in our natural essence, right? I'm feeling like with why am I healthy? I feel like this is for you, like it's more than just physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's the whole shebang, And the 10 of Cups is that to me. It is everything. It represents our emotions, but where we can be free to be who we are, to express, to discover, um, to reflect. It's this energy of feeling secure and stable. Being with the people who have your back and see you for who you are and encourage you to be yourself. It doesn't matter what kind of house you live in or what kind of car you drive or what, all of those things. What matters is that the energy of love is there, and that is health. To me, that is health. How have I changed from believing in disease to acknowledging my healthy life force? By aligning to that which is true for you, you are strengthening your life force, you are nurturing it, you're allowing it to grow and become your best self. So being healthy is more than just the physical. It's the mental is very important. I feel like for you, this is a very big mental breakthrough, especially with the 7 of Swords. This is a mastery of your mental energy and being able to make clear decisions that are serving your highest good, because we are the creators of our own reality. So when you're in touch with your creative energy, which is true unconditional love, that is what you will create. In the past, we were rooted in an energy of maybe fear, and so we were creating from that energy of fear, which resulted in situations or relationships that maybe we don't want to experience, right? So it's about recognizing that the power is in our hands, and when you seek balance and well-being for yourself, and you choose to focus on what is important to you and know that you're protected and guided and that you are guided with love as the foundation, you take the time to listen to your higher self and trust. Know that you will succeed, and whatever energies that need to go will go, and you'll be open to the new energies that are coming in, okay? So this is a beautiful reading. It really is. And ultimately, whatever has occurred is for you to be healthy forever, for you to have that knowledge and awareness and wisdom to move forward with what is right for you, what brings about health for you in your life. And your creative energy is your soul, your inspiration, your life force. So nurture it, and it's going to help you continue growing and overcoming and listen, because I feel like there are a lot of you're connected right now, very, very much, even if it feels like you may not be at times. I feel like the more in tune you are with your health, mind, body, spirit, and I was going to say even um, providing some new like nutrients for yourself, like vitamins, minerals, greens. I mean, even if it's just in a daily vitamin and spirulina tablets, pure water, like support your your brain, and it helps so much. I know that when I was going through a lot of deceptive energies and manipulation and things within me that I was trying to figure out what was going on, that's when I really felt attracted and drawn to nutrients and vitamins and minerals and like smoothies, because I couldn't even eat at times. My mind was just so wrapped up in things. But when I put nutrients in my body, I noticed I was able to be more focused and clear and rational and think about things in a way that, it helps a lot. So especially, it's just finding that balance and finding what brings you health and well-being, and you're on your way. I mean, you've got the 10 of cups here twice, so that's no accident. It's meant to be, and it's divinely protected. It's divine love. You're meant to create that divine love here on earth, because that's what you are. That's what you are. So I truly hope this message resonated with you and brought you some just affirmation and guidance to keep moving forward and keep tuning into your creative spirit and feeding it and nurturing it. You're going to find that clarity and breakthrough and just feel amazing. It's all coming for you. So it already is. So be it. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments, your likes, shares, subscribes. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'd be honored if you want to connect with me over on my Instagram page or my Patreon. Or you can find me at crystallyn.love is my website. But other than that, I thank you again so much. It's my pleasure and honor to deliver these messages. And I will see you guys again very soon for the next pick a card. Sending all my infinite love as always. Peace out. Okay, group number 4. Group number 4. Hi, guys. Group number 4. How are you guys doing? Let's see what your message is about creativity, focusing in on your creativity. So you picked, how do I feel when I trust my environment? Why can I trust my environment? How have I changed from fearing nature to trusting that it nurtures me? Okay, interesting. Your card is Imagine, Feel, Receive. Use your mind to focus on and imagine what you desire. Imagine yourself being with your desire. Feel love for what you're imagining. Your desire and feelings of love create the magnetism, the magnetic power drawing your desire to you. This is from The book The Power by Rhonda Bryn. Okay. This is your Power Thoughts card here. It says, I am at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. Okay, interesting. Let's see what you guys got here. We've got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Milky Way, perspective. Feathers, message. Got higher ground, the number 20. Heart healing, the number 5. We've got Green Man, retreat into nature. We have the number 31, why. Listening for truth, number 36. We have responsibility, the number 10. And opportunity to forgive from the angels. The situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. You've got the dragon, power, strength, okay. And your tarot cards are embrace or the world, number 21. Let me over here. You've got the Fool, the Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man or Celtic Owl, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Just make sure all these cards are on the camera here, you guys. There we go. Okay, so just give me a moment here to take it all in. Wow, I'm seeing the spiral here, and the spiral here, and the world, and the Fool. Wow, I feel a wise one here. Especially with the owl. I feel like you're someone who's had some life experience for sure. And it's like almost like starting over, like a whole brand new book in this lifetime is what it feels like. I love that this card came out and it said, how have I changed from fearing nature to trusting that it nurtures me? Very interesting that it said nature, because when I saw this, I just envisioned environment, like whatever our home or work situation, but it's actually talking about earth, like nature, Gaia. And here we have retreat into nature. With the heart chakra and perspective and feathers, you know, the rose, how the rose is the higher ground, you know, above the earth, and the beauty of the rose, you know, being like what we refer to as translating love in the plant world, you know, it's just so symbolic here. Wow. So it's like you are really going deep. You're really going deep. It's like there's a deep heart chakra opening, expansion going on here. Deep wisdom within you that is coming out. You're a very loving soul, very wise and loving and responsible. And I feel like maybe you've spent a lot of time really focused on I want to say nurturing others, in a sense that maybe that was your way of expressing your creativity, you know, your soul. It was something that maybe felt really good or was something that you enjoy doing, and now you've reached a time in your life where it's more, you have more time for yourself and more time to focus on what, you know, your creative ventures and projects and ideas, and tapping into that energy and seeing what happens. So maybe it's time, you know, what I feel is that you're being encouraged to try new things and do new things, and it doesn't matter how old or young we are. It's all about connecting with our soul and with the environment, right? Nature, unconditional love, going out and doing things, and having experiences, going for hikes in the mountains, going skiing in the mountains, or exploring new places. I feel like you're receiving a lot of messages right now from your higher self, your intuition, from the universe around you, to embrace new things and to get out into the world. There's a definite shift of perspective happening here for you, and your heart opening and being able to see things from the bigger picture. Seeing the earth and the world more as a playground instead of, um, I don't know. And this could also be, I guess what I'm feeling with this age thing here, it's like this could be for anyone. Each age is different, and we have a way of expressing our creativity in different ways at different ages, right? So it's about tuning into that energy in whatever cycle that you're in and allowing it to express, even if it's different than how you've always expressed it before. It's just as we mature and grow, we allow it to transform and change and express however it wants to. So I feel like you're really listening to your own inner voice, letting go of things in the past that maybe never came to fruition or didn't happen, and instead embracing that mentality and attitude of trusting the mystery, taking a leap of faith, living life, going for it, paying attention to the messages, the synchronicities. This is a whole new cycle that's beginning for you. And the dragon is here to lend you his power and strength for wherever area that you need to take action or to shift your perspective, seeing things from the bigger picture. There's something that's very divinely guided here for you that is a long-lasting path of stability and security, and you've got the hangman here and perspective, and with responsibility. It's like I feel like your higher self is giving you permission to go have some fun and go enjoy yourself and go dive into things. And I want to look at this Y card because I'm not exactly sure what the message is, but it feels like, why? Ask yourself why you really want to do something. Ask yourself why, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says here. 31. Motives driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for the answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Okay? So this is a time for you to go within and ask yourself why, why are you feeling this urge of creativity and connection and with the environment, with nature? What is that pull? What is that draw? And I feel it has a lot to do with you're in a place where you're really opening your heart and you're really becoming aware of what's important for you and what matters to you, and taking that leap of faith with this opportunity to forgive and heart healing and responsibility. I don't know. There's something here that is requiring you to heal a situation that has to do with your heart, that has to do with forgiveness. And this can be forgiving yourself or forgiving someone else, but it's bringing peace to a situation. It's doing the right thing. And however that resonates with you, it has something to do with releasing that energy that's keeping you from experiencing your environment in a positive way. This whole shift in perspective, and the more you tap into your creativity, the more you tap into your soul essence, I feel like there's going to be more messages that are coming your way that are guiding you, synchronicities. The more questions you ask about why is this, why am I being drawn to this, why do I feel this way? And the dragon here gives you that power and strength anytime you need it to have courage to do something, so we're, It's having full trust and faith in yourself and in your own intuition, your own instincts, your own knowing, and that power lives within you. It is infinite. So I don't know here. This is amazing, but I feel like this is really a catalyst for you to follow your truth and listen to what is true for you and follow your heart, and to go, to keep following your heart and opening your heart. We are a part of this earth, and the earth is a part of us, and everything that we manifest comes from this reality, this unseen. The unseen is where our manifestations begin. And so I feel like this is, imagine yourself using your mind to focus on and imagining what you desire. Imagine being with your desire. Imagine feeling love for what you desire, and allow that feeling of love to bring to you that which you desire, right? So taking responsibility for anything in your life that is hurting your heart by forgiving yourself, forgiving others, choosing healing, closure, peace with whatever it is. I feel like it's really going to allow you to embrace yourself and embrace what nurtures you. It's like being able to hone in and focus in on what it is that nurtures you and your creativity. And I don't know, it's like you're really being encouraged to get out into nature and connect with nature. I just think that's going to help you really hear your truth, and to really be in alignment with your energy, being able to be masterful in how you create and where it's focused. So there's a new beginning, a new opportunity here, and through this shift in your perspective, this new cycle, this divinely guided, creatively inspired path is opening up for you. So no matter what our age, young, old, in between, our creative energy is always within us. It's infinite, and we can tap into it at any time. And it's definitely leading you to a really beautiful place. Let me see if there's anything in the feathers card for message before I close this here. When you ask for guidance, Spirit responds without fail. The universe has been sending you messages in reply to your questions, but you have blocked your ability to notice them. You may have been hoping for guidance for so long that you are focused on the asking rather than on receiving a reply. Ask yourself this: are you really wanting an answer? If yes, then start to become aware of the replies that come to you from Spirit. Keep vigilant, for the answers come in many different forms, as an overheard conversation relevant to your question, as a song playing on the radio, in words spoken by a friend, or in other ways, including the sight of a beautiful feather falling in your path. So your prayers are being answered. The answers are all around you. A past loved one, spirit guide, even an angel, whichever form you are drawn to the most, has a message for you, for your highest good. So watch carefully for nature's delivery of messages from the spirit world. Okay. So I what I'm feeling too and picking up on is that the more you tune in with your higher self, and the more synchronicities that begin to happen in your reality, which is, synchronicities are, there is no such thing as coincidence or accident. Synchronicities are your higher self affirming something to you in the physical world. It is your spirit guides, your higher self, unconditional love, affirming to you what's going on with you in your reality at that time. And if you are in tune with it, if you understand how to communicate with nature, if you trust nature because you trust your relationship with nature, you'll be able to see these messages all the time, every single day, nonstop. They're constantly coming. They never stop. And it's simply a matter of our awareness of whether we're tuned into it. So whatever it is that you're asking for or tuning into, it's all a part of really being open to solutions and create your creative spirit, connecting with nature, learning how to be one with nature, your environment around you, because you're constantly communicating with the environment around you. And it is important to trust your environment. So when you know how to connect with it, you won't fear it any longer. It'll be something you can trust, and you'll know that the messages you're receiving are, in fact, real and in alignment with what is right for you. Okay. So listen deep for your truth. Sometimes it takes us, even in the darkness, we can hear our truth. We can hear our inner voice no matter where we are. Okay. So, wow, this is a big message. I don't know. There's a lot happening here, but it's really about you trusting yourself completely and allowing yourself to be a powerful creator, to allow yourself to connect to the environment, to heal. You heal the environment as well, and by simply embodying the energy of unconditional love and your creative spirit, nature recognizes that. The trees recognize that. They see when your intentions are pure, and they know. So when the earth, when Gaia, when nature knows that you are in alignment with it, and you don't have to say anything, it is telepathic, it reads energy, there's no more fear. You can definitely trust your environment. Okay. So that is your message. I hope this message resonated. This one was a little bit different, but either way, it was a beautiful message, and I'm truly honored and grateful to deliver these messages for you guys. So thank you so much for being here, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. And if you want to connect with me, I am over on Instagram or my Patreon page, or you can find me on my website at crystallyn.love. I would be absolutely honored. And so until then, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you again very soon for the next pick a card. Sending all my infinite love as always. Peace out.